Here, we're just gonna go live, and I'm gonna hope that people can see us. Oh, that's something.
Okay. Is this how you do it with Claire too? Like you can do it here and
Hmm.
then also stream it? That's cool.
Yeah, we. Oh, listen, this gets complicated.
I
Let
bet.
me
Oh my
tell
God, I'm
you.
already so lost.
Yeah, it is. It gets complicated. Um, the goal is to have all this running off one machine someday in the future.
Yeah.
Um, It's tough because 'cause I'm not in the New York office, which would be perfect, um,
Yeah.
and we can kinda orchestrate it and run it through there, like, that's where Andrew did the podcast with you, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And they like
where
go into an office every day.
mhm, yeah. Oh, nice. Must be so nice. I mean, and I've been to the offices. Whenever you're in New York, you have to stop by the office,
I
it's so
know. No,
dope.
I really want to come check it out.
Yeah. Let me
What part of the city is it in?
It is in it's right in Manhattan. It's actually right next to the World Trade Center, the new one.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
it's like 2 blocks away. It's so dope.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's so cool.
let me change this. Let me just share the event real quick with like the whole Discord.
Yeah.
Let everybody know we're live. Even though some people are already filing in. If you guys, I see we got 2 viewers. If you guys can see us and you can hear us perfectly, please let me know. I need a little bit of feedback right now. Um, how's your day going? How you feeling?
It's good. It's good. We normally I'm in LA, but I've been like working from home on a big
Mhm.
project and we just needed some time not in the apartment, so I'm in Palm Springs right now.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
nice. A little beach action. We see.
110 degrees. It's very, very,
Really?
yeah, it's super hot. But it's nice. It's really nice. And I think I mentioned it in the Discord, but I got that Tongle gig.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
How is that? Like, I've always seen them. Like, I've been following them for years, but I've
Yeah.
never done that.
It's nuts. Like I can talk about it
Mm,
today too, or I should do like a separate chat about it because it's so different than what I thought it was going to be. It's like it's way more professional than I was anticipating, so I've had to like really step my game up. You're dealing with clients, so I have to like submit casting approval to Paramount. I have to like scout locations. I'm probably going to have
really?
to hire an editor and like book stuff. Like I might have to buy more equipment. Like it's kind of nuts. It's also interesting working with a client who, I mean, I don't want to
Hmm,
make,
yeah.
but like it's interesting dealing with clients who don't traditionally make content for TikTok because they're like, oh, can we like we want it to be shot on like a professional camera, and I'm like, no, TikTok is your
Yeah.
phone. Like, there's not a lot of content on TikTok that's not shot on a phone, and like they wanted horror ideas, so I pitched them to like jump scare ideas. They also want the videos to be between 5 and 15 seconds, which I'm like, that's so short.
Yeah.
That's so short, even for TikTok. So they want like really, really short, scary clips, and I pitched them two that I thought were really good and that I could do like for cheap and easy. And they selected me. They wrote me like an email being like, "Congratulations, we want to move forward with you. We agree that like you're perfect for this. Can you make the ideas funny?" And I was
What?
like, "That's a different idea."
That's completely different.
It's completely different. So I had to retool the ideas to add humor to them, which
Okay.
was wild because they were both not funny ideas at all.
Yeah. That's
So I
ridiculous.
just yeah, it was very strange. So I'm hearing from them today on the casting selects. It's also moving really fast. Like I have to shoot and edit
Mm,
this like this weekend,
damn.
which is like stressful. So
Right.
it's
Oh
been a
my god.
whole thing. Because I thought like they put out the listing being like, we want TikTokers. Like we don't want professional film crews making this. We want
Mhm.
TikTokers. But they were treating me like I'm a professional film crew, and
Right.
have the resources to do all the stuff they're asking. So it's been a lot. And so I was going to have like a full video for everyone today to show, but then I got that gig and had to like that all this weekend I was like scrambling trying to like put stuff together and like the pitch deck and everything. So what I ended up doing was I shot like I have like a 11-second like proof of concept like start to the video, and I want to show that because I want to be like, is this something that even works? You know, like does this even like catch your attention? I think it does catch attention in the first 2 seconds. And then I kind of want to also talk about like text, because it's got like working with Paramount now, they have a lot to say about like text, like the text that's in a video. So I had an idea for for what text to do, but it got me thinking about like other ways to utilize text and stuff. But give me 1 second to just prep this.
Yeah, do that 100%. Let's. All right, people aren't in here, which I'm surprised. There's literally nobody viewing us right now. I think I might have screwed something up, but let's.
Interesting. Is it recording?
Oh yeah, we're live. We're live on TikTok right now.
It'll be
on
posted
YouTube.
later. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy to get your advice too, by the way. Like, if it's just you, like, you're so helpful.
100%. No, I'm down for that. Let me just post this one more time. I want everybody in here, man. Okay. Boom, send it. I mean, it's only 98 people on right now, but yeah, okay. Let's let's watch these videos. Let's see what you got.
Okay, how do I can share my screen. Okay, give me 1 sec. So I'm gonna share. Oh, can I just share this? Yeah. Okay, can you see my screen?
No, I can't see your screen yet. Let me make sure you can are you trying to?
Yeah, if not,
It's not working?
also share. Let me see if I can flip this video. Hang on.
Okay, try it now. Try clicking video now.
Okay, actually, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can share this. I wonder if it's like an issue with my internet.
Oh wait, are you clicking the share button and it's just not letting you?
Well, so it's clicking the share button and it's like allowing me to select. Oh, maybe it's like a setting on my Discord where I'm not letting it share other parts of my.
It could be that. It could be that.
Hang on. Because it's allowing me to like select the QuickTime player, but it's showing up as empty. Okay. Maybe if I.
Let me know if you need to send me anything or anything like that.
Can I email it to you? Do you think you'd be able to share? Okay, what's your email?
K Booker, BOOKER at Fluent FLUENTCO.com.
Fluentco.com.
Yes, sir. We got 2 people in here. Hi, 2 people. We're doing a writing session.
Technical difficulties, but we are working on it. So.
We're gonna figure it out.
Hang on, file.
I'm excited. Me and Cody were gonna do one of these, and then in the summer we did that like going through Reddit and giving everybody advice thing, and that was
Yeah.
like crazy. So we never got the chance to actually like do this again. So trying to get
Wait,
him
so
next.
yeah, how did that work with Reddit? Like people just jumped in and like asked you to look at their content?
Yeah, we posted it on Reddit, and then we were like, all right, we're gonna go live in like I think we were already live at the time, or no, we did it an hour before. We're like, drop your links right here, and if you catch this at the right time, we'll probably be live. And then people like they sent Cody a ton of links, so we just started to go through the links, and then some people did catch us live, so they just hopped in and dropped the link right in the chat, and we looked through it there. It was probably like maybe 2 or 3 people who did that.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really cool. That's a really good idea. No, I think we should do that more. Like
Oh yeah.
especially so many people are dropping their stuff in the like critique me channel.
Yeah.
Um could be fun to just like whenever people are free on like a Wednesday afternoon or whatever, like go through and give real-time feedback. Okay, I'm
Yeah. I'm
sending you
always
the
down for that.
email.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
I love
same.
doing that.
Same. Because it also just gets me thinking a lot more. And I feel like, especially recently, I've been like really like writer's block or like stuck in my own way a little bit. And I think I just need more inspiration
Yeah.
and some like outside perspective, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, I feel you're the second person that I've met with like a large following that's like I've had like writer's block recently, and I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Like I'm surprised. Um
It's so interesting because I think like, I wonder if some of the other creators feel this way. Maybe not Cody, because Cody does a really good job of like staying so fresh and coming up with all these like creative, cool ideas. But the thing that
mhm,
got me all my followers was like sitting and telling a story and just talking at the camera and having things in the back. And then that kind of got a little boring and it also wasn't getting as many views. And so I'm still kind of in the space of like, well, what else do I do? I feel like a one trick pony a little bit.
yeah.
Like,
No, I
yeah.
feel that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. It's like and I was talking to another creator about this, is that like with TikTok, it's so easy to get stuck in like doing what's gonna get you followers or what's gonna get you eyeballs,
Yeah.
and it's hard to convert like your audience into a community. So I was
Yes.
telling her like you got to be very intentional in terms of like yeah like brand like you want to do the traffic drivers, get the audience in, get the create like the fans in, but like knowing that they're gonna like it's just they're swiping through so much content. You
Yeah.
need to like really like figure out and prioritize in your strategy how you're building your brand with those people, and that is possibly sending them off to another platform or doing longer form content on another platform that's really building
Yeah.
that brand and that community for you. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I someone else was talking. I was listening to a podcast that I should send you,
so,
but this guy was talking about how, and he was talking about it with products, but it's the same. I
mhm,
think like you're the product as the creator.
yeah.
But he was basically saying like your followers are not your customers; they're
Mhm,
TikTok's customers. And so, and I think that's the same as creators. Like my followers aren't
mhm,
necessarily like following me; they're like
yeah.
following TikTok and they just happen to follow me. They're definitely not getting all my videos. They're not reaching
Mhm,
out about stuff. Like they might see one video they really like and never get me again on their For You page and never think
mhm,
to like, check on my profile. So it's like, you know, I'm really kind of at a point where I'm not feeling like I have that big of a following, which has been
mhm,
interesting. And so I think that you're exactly right, like community building and community management. Like how can I build more of a community, I guess, with
mhm.
my audience is something that I've really been thinking about.
Yeah. No, 100%. Let's talk and strategize after this.
Yeah,
Or
for
whenever.
sure.
Um, dang, there was something else I was gonna say. All right, we got 3 people in here. Yay, one more, one extra person. So
Nice.
we're gonna let's
Hello.
yeah. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna watch. This is a wait. Why is my brain blanking? What are we watching? I'm sorry.
So this is a scary TikTok. So this is a narrative. It's like a short film.
Right.
Scary,
Okay.
but it's just the beginning of it. I just went out and shot the like intro as a proof of concept to even be like, is this interesting enough? Like if you got this first 10 seconds on your For You page, would you just swipe or would you keep watching?
Right. 100%.
And then I
In the
want to talk
comments,
to
let us
the
know.
text. Yeah.
On the text? Okay. Word.
Yeah.
In the comments, let us know. Or in the chat, let us know. I'm reading the chat and seeing what
Cool.
doing this at the same time. So all right. %. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Yeah, I can't see it on the, let me see if I can
You,
actually pull it up while you play it.
can you did you click into the live in the Discord?
Yeah, here we go.
You click into
Okay, great. Yeah, I see it. Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. So I have a couple of notes. I guess they're more pacing notes that I feel like would affect people whether or not people are gonna click.
Yeah.
Again, if you're in the stream or you're in the Discord, let us know. Drop what you think in the chat. Like, would this hook you? If you saw this, the premise is this is gonna be a scary TikTok. Hopefully, we're gonna scare the shit out of Kaylin's audience with this like short film. For me, I would say I'm not. Maybe it's like the lack of action here, but this feels slow right here. Like just this moment feels slow until it get like
Yeah.
right here. So and I think maybe that's just due to action. Like maybe we need maybe your actions need to like speed up. Like you need to like action come to a stop and adjust super quick,
What if I'm getting into my car?
or getting into your car, something that
Yeah.
forces the action. Because the stagnant camera is just not. It's gonna. I feel like it would lose me just seeing a stagnant camera.
Yeah.
And it's also um, like using the camera to set the expectation with the audience that they're about to like be a part of something crazy. Like what I would have done, and again talking about the static camera is like maybe it's like you getting into the car, but also using the camera, and it's like like adding some tension with the camera so
Yeah.
that the visual is always moving because you're gonna use. And what I learned is like you got to use the action as well as the camera to induce this
Yeah.
tension for the audience. So I like that.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as we hit right here and it's like boom, is like that's where the text comes in. And
That's where the text comes in.
yeah, let me because you could do it right here. I mean, you could do it anywhere here, I think. Like anywhere up.
That was a
Yeah,
little bit
okay.
of my question. Is above my head right there where I write my worst nightmare in my parking garage.
Yeah, that's another moment. Like we've seen so many videos of like people setting the expectation right here, adding the copy right at the top, telling the audience what they're gonna expect. But yeah, I think I almost like yours better of just like right in this moment of fear, you're adding text right at the top. Um, I don't know. I like that. I think that could work 100%.
Yeah. I also now I can see the chat. So someone saying I would zoom the intro slowly, which yeah, that's really tense. Building tension subliminally, cut faster from the shot of the empty chair and back to a more panic shot. I think that's right. No, I think that's exactly right.
Wait, am I
Which is
missing the
so funny.
YouTube
Like when
chat?
I tell you too, I edit this is the most
No, I think that's
frantic version of this. Like the initial cut was so much longer than this because that's
Yeah.
what it would actually be like. I think in a movie, it would be like you'd like take your time with it, but you have
Right,
to just
exactly.
so
You gotta
fast. So
hop
it
into
feels
it.
unnatural, but you have to just do it.
Yeah. Oh snap! I was missing all this stuff. because I guess my YouTube is like not updating with the like anybody's things. All right, hold on. Is this original content you're making then? Yeah, this is an original script. Kaylin wrote is writing this. Very true. We live in an age where it's easy to be discovered. Okay, we kind of missed that conversation. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read this more often. I don't know how I missed this. Um, sped up the footage, frantic movement. Yeah, exactly. Frantic movement, make it unnerving. I think. Let me go back to it. Um, I think so. I'm thinking like time wise in my head in the videos that I make right now. The first 5 seconds are super crucial.
Yeah.
Looking at the pacing here, um, I think maybe we could definitely shave a second off the intro.
Mm.
Um, which is like what we talked about, is like getting into the action a little bit quicker. And then at 3 seconds, you're already looking into the mirror because we know 3 seconds to 5 seconds is where they're gonna click off. If they get that scare right into 3 seconds, I mean, what you have it at 4 is like not too bad, like already.
Yeah.
Then we'll know we've kept them, and then your reaction is gonna roll at 4 to 5 seconds. Um, so I like it. I think too. Also, gotta change some of these angles, get them closer. But I know this is just a first, like a first draft, so
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then I guess I'm a little torn. I think part of me was like, could I just upload that? Could I do just like
Mm.
that jump scare and have me like looking around and then immediately go to another jump scare and it cuts to black and the whole video is like 12 seconds? Or do I, what we were kind of talking about, build it out a little bit and like I see the thing in the back, I turn, it's not there. I'm like, okay, whatever. I get out of my car, and as I get out of my car, it's like following me to the elevator. And then the whole video is like maybe a minute or so.
I mean, there's two. I mean, I guess that's more of a, what do you want to make kind of option. I think there's a
Yeah.
way we can definitely make it long and still keep them. And I know that's some of the worry is like if we make it too long, we won't keep them. Um,
Yeah.
at we could jump scare them in 15 seconds. I don't know if we'll do enough justice to get a good payoff in 15 seconds. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be scared enough for like, yeah, we'll really have build enough tension in 15 seconds. So my gut is saying we could build something longer, even if it's just a minute. We don't got to go 3 minutes, but
Yeah.
we could build something a little longer just to build more tension. Um, what did Lou say? A shot at 5 seconds. So as you're looking at the empty seat with a masked man on the outside of the car through the windshield will be sick. Um, adds another visual flick too. Yeah, when we first had a conversation last week, we were talking about like different scenes in which we could use to build tension. I think that was one of them that we were talking about. Um, what gut reaction? What are you feeling? Do you want to make something longer? Do you want to go 15?
I think I do want to make something longer. I think,
Hmm.
like, honestly, the thing that got me the Tongle gig was having like short film style TikToks because I was able to
Yeah.
send them like, here's some like, that's what they were looking
Hmm.
for, was stuff that felt a little bit more cinematic. So in general, I kind of want to like prove my chops a little bit in that space.
Yeah.
And it's also just a little more satisfying to make something that lasts a little longer. I think there is attention span for that.
Hmm.
And I think as long as it feels, as long as the whole time you're like, oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Then you'll keep watching because you're like looking out for it. And I think what Lou was saying about it being in the background, I think like the rewatch is really important. Like, do people want to
Hmm.
go back and watch it and like find where something was that they didn't see the first time?
I like that.
You know,
Um,
so my
okay.
gut says to like make it longer.
Okay. Word.
I just
I
have to
mean,
convince my sister, who was the masked man in the
yeah.
back.
I hear that. All right, so I mean, I have a Google page up. I mean, I have like a Google Doc. Um, I can share with you and we can just like hash away at it. Um,
Yeah.
Let me do. That email address is cool, right?
Yeah, the one I sent you. Oh, and then
Yeah.
Kenya said, I feel like you should experiment with making the not scary parts a little sped up. and just linger on the scary parts to see how you feel about it. Do you mean, okay, my question with that is like with sped up, do you actually mean to like cut it shorter? Just to like get through that part faster. And then someone said, I think the beauty of horror TikTok is you can almost create uncertainty in the story so people want to loop the content to look for more clues as long as it's coherent. No, and I think that's exactly right. And I think if I make a long form, or like when I make the long form version of this, I think like the loopability and like the looking for clues is something that is like very important and that I want to do more of.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Okay, let me pull up what you just sent me.
Making the not scary parts a little sped up. Just linger on the scary parts. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking. So all right. So we're gonna get in your initial, starts in the car. I'm thinking like the attention, like all the important moments. Kind of structuring those out, and then we'll add timestamps in, and then from there, well, first let's figure out the structural moments, figure out the plot. Then from there, we'll add the time in and use the time to chop like stuff out, like chop the
Yeah.
unnecessary bits out. So starts in the car, some action, adjust mirror, Steve, monster. I'll just write monster for now.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna add some notes as you go.
Kaylin's reaction. And then sweeps, head back. I want to continue to add the motion parts in here. And for everybody watching, I'm like writing it as I'm formatting it at the same time. So if something doesn't make sense, let me know. Kaylin, if something doesn't make sense to you, let me know.
Yeah.
Sweeps head back. Nothing is there. What the fuck? Just adding like reaction elements in there. And from there, it's hold on. From there it is
I think I'm also gonna add nothing is there. This shot can be shorter. Because right now I have probably like 2 or 3 seconds of like empty space, but I think it's like I turn nothing, maybe cuts back to me being a little frantic.
Yeah, okay. Frantic. I'm just gonna call you K in here. Tanya, can you link a draft the same TikTok so I can try to recut as a proof of concept? I'm really interested in this process to make it. What do you mean by that? Like, do you want like a draft of this like document when we're done?
I can also send that like .mov file. I think probably in Discord to you, Tanya.
Yeah.
If you want to try. If you DM me on the Discord.
Yeah. And then I mean, you're in the car. It comes back to you frantic. She'd like the video. Okay. Yeah. Hit up Kaylin. She can send you that video. Comes back to you. You have to leave the car. Wait. Leaves the car.
Oh wait, Tanya, what's your name on the Discord just so I don't message someone a spam who's like a spam account?
Yeah.
I think it's different.
There's a million of them in there now, unfortunately. Make sure I'm not getting pinned. I don't think I'm getting pinned. Okay, so there's a tension moment here. We can add one. Then regular life. I'm kind of writing in like high level, and then we can build it. You can write the tension moment, like what that moment actually is. Then it goes back to regular life, and then final tension moment.
Yeah.
We're in the clear. No, we're not. And then that'll end the video. So okay. This next tension moment, you're gonna leave the car. We were I told you an idea of, okay, maybe you drop a key. There could be another tension moment. Maybe you get a call. And I think this is kind of what Lou alluded to in the chat was like, getting another shot of the guy, of the monster. What do you
Yeah.
think? What are you thinking about in terms of this moment?
I like the idea of getting out of the car and starting to walk, and then having in the background where it's like so fuzzy you almost can't tell what's happening, but they step from behind a pillar and start following just really slowly.
Wait, let me see if I have you right. So you get out the car and they're behind a pillar. Is what you said.
Yeah. I get out of the car and I start walking to the door to get to my apartment or to get to the elevator. And then like the camera's like in front of me, like following me. Like I'm walking towards the camera and the camera's walking back. And then behind me, so far in the background that it's almost blurry, you see the person in the mask step from behind a pillar and just start walking. Have you ever seen It Follows?
No, I'm not familiar
It
with that
Follows
one.
is this horror movie just about like demons that are always following you no matter what you do. They're always walking really slowly behind you. And that concept's just like really scary. So
Okay.
I think, yeah, I wonder if there's something in there about like just watching it follow slowly. Oh, did I
Like
turn my.
stalking you.
Yeah.
I feel like now I gotta go look at that clip. So I can. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, you should
Um,
definitely. I think you can find clips from It Follows on YouTube.
it follows.
But then what you were saying too of like then there's a moment where like the keys get dropped or something. Like that stops me from being able to walk away.
Yeah.
Or like getting to the elevator and the elevator's like not coming and I can see it still walking towards me.
Is it? Can you see? Can you see the YouTube screen?
Yes. Yeah, so that's It Follows. It's literally like this. Like this is kind of the sequence I'm picturing. Like I almost do the same thing as this. No matter what, she's just following her really slowly.
Does she ever like speed up, like and fucking run at her?
Never,
Like, no.
never. She's always walking the same speed. But the thing is, she's no matter what you're doing, even if you're sleeping, she's walking at that speed towards you. So you can't ever
Oh,
really run
shit.
away. Same with like, yeah, this scene. So this scene's like the scary scene in the whole movie. But
Oh, what
also,
the shit?
yeah, no one else can see these creatures except for the person being followed.
Oh, what the?
So yeah, he's just like coming at her because yeah. Same with this. She just looks like a normal girl.
Oh, my Discord is kind of lagging. What the? Okay. Um, I like this. It's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
Um,
But so it would probably be more similar to that school scene where like you cut, you
yeah.
see it walking, you cut back to her, she's like, what the fuck? You cut, you see it walking, you cut back to her, she starts running.
Okay. Sounds good. So, blur background. I think so. At this moment, she doesn't see the person. Then The tension moment is like she thinks she's in the clear and starts walking, and then maybe it's like the monster uh footsteps can be heard. She leans back to notice a monster there. Like it's like she thinks she's in the clear. She looks back. She's like, "Oh, I don't see anything. Like I'm good." She starts walking, and then she hears these like boom, 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 and then she's like, "Wait, what the hell?" And she looks
Yeah.
back and she sees it, and it's following her. And she's like, "Oh shit! Like it is there." And then she like maybe she speeds up, and that forces her to drop her keys. And she looks up to see if the thing's still following her, and it's gone. And she's like, "Whoa!" Like now we're really thrown for a loop because we thought, it's like now we're like playing with like where she is and the tension. It's like she's there, she's
Yeah.
not. She's there, she's not. Um, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I like that. I think that'll
Yeah,
work. And I think that like is constant enough that it's giving people something to look at too.
yeah. Because that's what I'm worried about too.
Yeah.
With watching that, it's like a lot of that was like building suspense and like tension and like with I mean films get it they got a lucky time. They got 2 hours,
Yeah.
3 hours now to like build so much tension. We got to do it in like 5 to 10 seconds. Um, so this audio cue is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Um, to like to cluing the audience back in that like this thing's following her. Um, so K speeds up. Um, It's like she can speed up and try to call someone. She can speed up and drop her phone. She can speed up and drop her keys. I guess keys is probably not the best, knowing that she just got out the car. I'm thinking like, yeah, what would be the best thing here? We could play with this. It doesn't really matter.
I'm wondering
Um,
because I'm also just trying to think of the space in my head of
yeah.
like parking structure, but I think something that might be effective is I feel like this is kind of like the end of it. Like there's
Yeah.
like that tension of like it's following, it's not following, like you're turning, you're seeing it, you hear the steps.
Mhm.
Okay, the tension's really built. I think I go to open the elevator and the elevator opens and I get into it really fast and turn and face forward and it's like that's the exhale of like okay, I've made it to safety, and then maybe the camera pans just a little bit and it's in the elevator right behind me and then the elevator closes and it's done.
Ooh, yeah. Pops in.
And then it's like oh shit, this is even done.
The the pan. Wait, how did you envision it again? Just one more time, so I have it like in my head. You walk through the elevator, you're clicking the thing, you clicking the thing, you're hoping to see it, you don't see it, you don't see it, the door closes, you're like, and then the reveal is where?
Get in, face the way my elevator works is oh wait, is my camera working? Oh no, it is. Okay, so the way that
Oh,
my elevator door works, like the elevator opens and you can see directly into the elevator, but then there's also like a little bit of space that's not directly when the door opens. Like the elevator like
mhm,
continues on a little bit, like most elevators that are big, right? The door's open, but you don't see the whole elevator. So I think like the door opens and you see directly into the elevator and that looks clear. I run in and turn and like close it. So I'm not even like looking at the elevator. I like run in and turn around immediately. And then the camera pans to just see the back corner of the elevator and that's where the thing is. And then the doors like close.
okay. Wait, the one more time visual of the elevator. The elevator doesn't
I
close
feel
like
like
this.
it's
It closes like this.
so picture I'm gonna use this TV behind me.
Okay.
This whole thing is my elevator. The door opens like this much. So when you look directly into it, you can see this much of the elevator, but there's still
Gotcha.
this much that's hidden behind the door.
Mm,
So you wouldn't immediately see someone who is standing right there.
yeah.
You kind of have to like turn a little bit or get into the elevator to see the whole space.
Gotcha.
I think I run in, turn around, so I'm facing forward, like here.
Hmm.
And then if the camera got into the elevator with me or like turned a little bit, you'd be able to see like this back corner.
Yeah, I like that.
Does
I'm
that make sense?
thinking, yeah, 100%. I'm thinking like if the camera's on the outside of the elevator, you're on the inside. The how do I? So like, so this is the camera. This is you in the elevator.
Yeah.
You're facing the camera. The door is gonna swing this way. It's gonna close this way. So if
Yeah.
the camera's face on, if the camera can just swing with the elevator closing,
With the door.
yeah, and we catch
Yeah.
a glimpse right before the door closes of the thing, then it's
Yes.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
like yeah,
No, that's it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's
that'd
what
be
it's gonna be.
crazy.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's like it's not even like immediately you turn, it's like
Mhm.
as it's closing and then it just like fades out.
Yeah.
So you really think you're safe, and then it's like the last possible moment that you know you're fucked, and the door's also closing, so you really can't get out.
Oh, yeah, nice. Drops something. Um, go. Okay, and then we can kind of get rid of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
word.
I think this whole thing will be like a minute. Like I think it'll be super
Yeah,
tight. If that.
like
Probably like 40 seconds.
exactly. Like not. Yeah, this whole thing 100% could be less than a minute. Like it's
Yeah.
very quick and very easy. Um, yeah, I think so. You'd end this at like um this can go to oh oh five. Very quick 5 second intro.
Yeah.
Um oh wait, actually that doesn't go there. That goes there. So like all of this is done in 5 seconds pretty much.
Yeah.
Um and then there's nothing there, comes back to you. You have to leave the car and walk to the elevator.
Yeah.
Which is probably gonna take a decent amount of time.
Well, I feel like me turning around. So I see the thing, I turn around, that's 5 seconds. We see nothing, we see me, I get out of the car. That's another like 3 seconds, maybe. I'll try to keep that really short.
Mhm.
And then leave the car, start walking is 3. And then actually me walking with the thing behind me is maybe like 10.
Yeah. Um, okay. Um, and then this is a cinematic moment by itself, and then this is a cinematic moment by itself. So we'll just do that like that. Um, so yeah, this is 5 seconds. Um, actually, I'm thinking in terms of pacing, it's tough because we got to keep it quick, but the
Yeah.
pacing should ramp up. Um,
Yeah.
like the takes should like this should go from like five like longer takes to really short clips.
Yeah.
But again,
Well,
that's this thing.
I think so in my head, I'm picturing like the
Mhm,
last. So say I get to the elevator, I'm picturing like
mhm,
close up me hitting the button, close up my face freaking out, close up I turn to
mhm,
look around and I see it coming, me behind me, door opening, me running. Like those clips will be really fast, but
Right.
that moment will feel really long.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know,
100%. I agree.
versus like
Um.
the turning like that will
Right.
feel a little bit shorter, but I think
Hmm.
it'll feel fast when we get to the end.
100%. I think. Okay. Starts walking. Here's the footsteps. Oh shit. That's 10 seconds for sure. Speeds up. I think we could rock 10 seconds for the rest of these, and then theoretically you could chop these down. Like speeds up and
Yeah.
drop something. Would we need more time for that? Well, yeah, we actually would because you also make a break for the elevator here. Um, yeah, no, I think 10 seconds. I think you can close that out in 10 seconds. Um,
I think
like you
so.
said, the clips are going to be short. Um, and then I think we just allocate another 10 seconds to this final part because
Yeah.
we could also make that part slow. Like I'd rather have it big and then chop it back than like have it small and then try to elongate parts that you need to have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, look, 38 seconds and this is a short film pretty much. Like
Yeah. I
this
think
is
that's
crazy.
cool. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
cool. And like that's the perfect amount of time for just like a quick little scare, for like one little
Hmm.
scare, while also letting the tension build, which I think was like my big fear with other things
Hmm.
I was making, was like you don't have time to let the tension build, but I think you
Yeah.
can in 40 seconds.
Hmm.
Um and it's easy to film too, which is
Yeah,
nice. It doesn't have to
exactly.
be crazy.
And that's what I love. I love something that is so easy to film. Oh my God.
Exactly. It has
Like,
to be sustainable, right? Because it's
yeah.
like I also feel like this content will work better on Instagram because I've been having a lot of trouble
Hmm.
on Instagram, like moving my stuff over because it definitely doesn't hit the algorithm like it does on TikTok. But I've noticed the little shorts that I do, if I do like a little skit, that does well. If I do something that looks a little more cinematic, because I think that's the stuff that Instagram likes, is stuff that
Yeah.
feels cinematic, feels higher budget, while also
Hmm.
feeling real. Um, it's yeah, I don't know anyone that's taken their content in my niche that's like talking to camera about something scary that's happened that's like done well. Like that just doesn't do well on TikTok or on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm struggling to like move my content over there. I think it's just like posting anxiety, knowing that like
Yeah.
the people that have like my Instagram are like I'm trying something new with my TikTok and I'm loving it and I'm loving making that content that I make for TikTok. But like
Yeah.
now I'm gonna have to expose that to like friends of like
Yeah.
people that I've met like years ago that I don't talk to anymore and
I
stuff like
know.
that. Like,
I
should
mean,
I? Like, yeah.
I started a new Instagram for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's like a separate Instagram from my personal. Cause I also
Mhm.
like just I wanted to keep it a little separate. Like TikTok's nice in that way because you're posting to strangers, not like your
Mhm.
high school friends. But also what I found helps is you can hide it from your grid. You can hide your reels from the grid. So you can post a reel and if someone goes to your page, they don't see it on your grid. They see it on your reels.
Oh.
And that's like ramped down my posting anxiety a little bit.
Oh, okay. I think like yeah. Okay, I feel that. I'm gonna get inspired by you to just like pull trig on one of the videos and just
Yeah,
put it up there because I'm like
totally.
I shouldn't have this much anxiety like on it like at all. And like now that I know that you can do that, I'm like okay, I'll probably do that. Like that sounds like a good idea, but I
Try
don't know.
My philosophy too is like leave it up for 24 hours,
Mm,
delete it forever if it doesn't do well, and then people will be
yeah,
like, I think you uploaded this and they won't be able to find it. Or it'll do insanely well and then it's not embarrassing.
very true. Yeah. I'm like, then I'll get a million views and a million
Yeah,
Instagram followers. So like it'd be lit.
exactly.
Um, for sure. Lit. All right. How do we feel about this? What's the vibe? How you feeling? Are we excited? Are we not?
Yeah, definitely. No, this is
No.
great. Do you want to do another one after I've finished it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
before I put it up. Yeah, I agree.
100%. Yeah, let's all take a look at it and like see it and
And then
critique it again.
I'll like post it after that, and then we can all watch it in real time.
Yeah. And we'll like let's look at the analytics. Like, oh my god, let's look at the analytics
Yeah, yeah, and
after
then
and
we
be
can have
like,
like a real talk about it. Yeah.
yeah, okay, so dope. Or do we want to do the same time next week or a
I have to
different
film the
Tuesday?
Tongle thing this weekend,
Ooh,
and that's gonna be my whole life.
yeah, pretty much.
So maybe the week after.
The week after. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right,
Perfect.
everybody who is here, thanks for chilling out with us. So while we write this, we're gonna come back. We're gonna see the video next, and then we're gonna get into it. I'm excited. I love
Excited.
short
Yeah,
films. Like
I like
that's
this process. It should be like
yeah.
a big part of the Discord, I think, because
I
it's like I would
listen.
watch everyone do their
Yeah,
content this way.
I gotta get in. I gotta get a session with Cody and Taylor.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like the way Cody just like thinks about his TikTok and like makes videos. I'm just like, yeah, like you are stupid creative, and it's crazy. Like
So good.
and
So
Taylor too.
creative.
They just have this creative output to just put out like these short videos, and I'm just like, God
Yeah.
damn. Like,
I know. I'm
yeah,
envious. I'll get there. But yeah,
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
like
but it's
impressed.
also
Yeah.
like me and you were doing like more narrative driven, more like scripted kind of
Yeah.
content. Like it takes both of us a while to kind of make our videos.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I agree.
we'll see. But all right, this is awesome.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for chilling with us, kicking it with
Yes.
us.
Thank you.
We're gonna come back and do this again. We'll see you guys later. Peace, peace, peace.
Awesome.